In this video, I'm going to talk more about WWF and WWE SmackDown. Now, SmackDown is the brand that people seem to be done forgot about. They used to be in the main story. Now they only really incorporate that into the main story of the WWE. SmackDown is really going down the wayside, and it's worse than Raw. I can't stand to watch SmackDown. I can put up with Raw, but I can't really watch SmackDown anymore. I used to love SmackDown. SmackDown was my favorite show in the world. Back when it first started, I couldn't even watch it because I didn't have UPN TV, and I only can watch Monday Night Raw. Now, since then, WWE has turned SmackDown into a joke. They got away from them classic blue ropes that I loved. I like the blue ropes, the blue scenario ring. Now the ropes is just white. Now you know that SmackDown was good when they had the blue ropes. Now you got Raw and SmackDown is the same color and they basically got the same sets. And they had the big fist and they had the Overtron. Now SmackDown is like it's just boring. And I was going through YouTube, just watching some old SmackDowns, um, and I wanted to compare the two from WWF SmackDown 11/1/2001, and I wanted to compare that to the SmackDown that we just watched on Friday. So first, I'm gonna start with the PG era SmackDown. Okay, match one, we had Fandango versus Santino Marella. Fandango comes out trying to get Lillian Garcia to, I guess he was trying to turn her on or something, and then he was getting all, they was all getting hot and stuff, and then he makes Lillian Garcia fall down. Santino Marella comes out talking about he can do the Fandango. Nobody really cares about no Fandango. I don't. But the match was boring. Fandango wins the match. And now that was another crappy match. You start off the show with Fandango versus Santino Morel. Big deal. Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett. Champion versus champion. Winner Kofi Kingston. Why would you continue to have Barrett as the Intercontinental Champion and make him lose? That absolutely makes no sense. Then we get Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. Del Rio wins. The same old bullcrap. How many times didn't we just see this match at WrestleMania and then you're gonna have this on the SmackDown? Lame. Natalia and the Great Khali and Hornswoggle versus Primo, Epico, and Rosa Mendez. Can anybody tell me what's so special about this match? Main event. Mark Henry and The Big Show versus Orton and Sheamus. The winners are Mark Henry and Big Show, and they just walk out. And now SmackDown, it doesn't tell you a story at the end of the show anymore. Remember how it used to captivate you when it used to go off on Thursday and Friday? It don't do that no more. It don't give you nothing to smile about anymore. But now I'm gonna get to the SmackDown that I just recently watched on YouTube, and boy, this was a WrestleMania type of SmackDown. This was from 11/1/2001, and I just finished watching this on YouTube. So I'm gonna break down the matches and what I thought about this SmackDown. This was an awesome SmackDown, and if you would have put this SmackDown on WrestleMania 29, you would have had a better WrestleMania. Okay, SmackDown was like a movie to me. It was like I was watching a movie. Match one, we get The Rock coming down, and he gets in the ring. So who sits on the top rope? The attitude era crowd is just going bananas. And him and Y2J is in a feud together, going into Survivor Series 2001. And that Monday they were supposed to wrestle for the WCW title. So The Rock comes down, tremendous ovation. Y2J comes out, he's kind of mixing into a heel and staying the face at the same time. It's like in between, you won't really know which one you get. So Chester Booker T comes out, and they faced off against the Great One, The Rock, and Booker T. The match was awesome. The match had a lot of realistic punches to it. Um, it was back and forth. Booker T and Test isolated The Rock during the match. At the end, Y2J makes a mistake and hits The Rock and Test and Booker T gets the win. So Chris Jericho gripes on the outside of the ring, comes in, pushes The Rock. They go back and forth. The Rock bottoms him straight in the ring. So Chris Jericho is in the ring, and The Rock looks up at the Titantron. He sees Chris Jericho. He comes back, and Rock bottoms him. So I think that match was awesome. This is a match that you can put on the WrestleMania card. So then we get for the United States Championship. This is the same United States Championship that Kofi Kingston had when he's facing Wade Barrett on SmackDown. He's fighting Kane. Kurt Angle is fighting Kane, and the United States title is on the line. This was a good match. I enjoyed it. Kane. This was when Kane was a monster. Him and Kurt Angle had a good fight. Stone Cold Steve Austin jumps over the barricade with a steel chair, hits Kane in the back of the head, and then the Undertaker comes down, chases Stone Cold Steve Austin out of the arena, and the match goes on. Kurt Angle and Kane. Kurt Angle puts the ankle lock on Kane. Kane reverses it. He puts the ankle lock back on Kane. Kane taps out. So the winner was Kurt Angle in that one. And then we see a backstage segment with William Regal and Tajiri. And William Regal was trying to sucker Tajiri in to join the alliance. And then William Regal starts beating him up, and then Tajiri kicks him. Then you see Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kurt Angle in the backstage talking about he was happy that Kurt Angle had joined the alliance. He gives Kurt Angle a hat and his gold medals he threw out in the river. I don't know how he got them back. They were standing there, they laughing, and then they give each other a hug. Good segment. Then The Rock is in the back. He's pissed off at Chris Jericho. He says he's gonna whoop Chris Jericho's candy ass on Raw. And then you go back to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they still backstage with doing the same stuff, giving each other hugs, classic stuff. And RVD walks in, and Stone Cold Steve Austin tells him basically to go out and be Edge, and Kurt Angle is sucking up to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then we get Edge versus RVD. A good classic match between two good superstars. Edge and RVD, they was good. Edge wins, RVD loses. A good match. Then we get William Regal versus Tajiri. For William Regal dominates Tajiri in his back, and the match was over. Then the main event. This is what we get on the main event of WWF SmackDown. The Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Undertaker comes out. Austin ambushes him. The two go back and forth. They fight up and down the ramp, smashing each other's heads to the announce tables. Back and forth action. Austin with his little jumping thing, what he used to do, the Luthez press. These two just using chairs, fists flying, Undertaker getting the best of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Tries to get the cover. Kurt Angle comes out, bam, with a steel chair. Stone Cold Steve Austin then works over. Stone Cold had Steve Austin, and Kurt Angle had just took out Kane. So Undertaker and Stone Cold get going at it. Kurt Angle helps Stone Cold Steve Austin out. The Alliance is standing above the Undertaker. Undertaker flat on his back. Now that was WWF SmackDown. That was when the WWF was cool. And the stuff that I just read on the beginning with the Fandango stuff, how can you compare this to the SmackDown that I just read just a few minutes ago? It's two different scenarios. It's like one SmackDown is like on a big level, and the SmackDown when you watch Friday is way down here, way down here. The SmackDown from 2001 is a whole completely WrestleMania type of match, with all WrestleMania superstars. And then you get this SmackDown, and it's just like garbage. The WWE is crap, and I'm telling you the truth, and I'm tired of it. Peace.